So there we go.
There we go. Thank you for that. um,
Hi, everyone.
Welcome back. Episode 13.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we switch things around a little bit. So when we talk about our personal journey, we'll do that at the end. First, we'll talk about some kind of either physical or mental health subject that's in the news or just on our minds.
And I have nothing.
Well, I'll come up with something.
Please do.
Okay, so both of us really, you for a long time, we're not able to do our daily walks. And for me, I really, it made, like, if I went for a walk in the morning, not here in a while, but I would feel it would lift my mood. I'd go for a walk outside in the woods, and I would just come home feeling really good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And in days going by, it might be later in the day, it just really boosted my mood.
Yeah.
And made me feel good.
Same for me. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I was watching a video today about addiction. And this person, who's not a counselor or anything, he's actually a part of a famous-ish rock band. And basically he said something that could help your addiction is to maybe do physical things for the adrenaline. Or actually he didn't say adrenaline. But basically, instead of a bad addiction, you use how you feel when you do a physical thing. So he said, instead of doing trying to maybe join sports or whatever. So this had me thinking. So I've been leaning, as you know, a lot into music these days, because I thought, if I can't do physical to lift my mood in some way, I'd like to find some other way to do that.
Yeah.
And music, because usually everything I did to lift my mood, I realized was a physical thing. Dancing, any of that kind of stuff. Walking. I guess you could watch a comedian, but for me, it's hard to find new stuff of, I want it instant. I don't want to be looking for all these different comedians and what makes me laugh. Music just was the quickest route. So I've kind of gotten into the music more, and which I think is definitely helping. And this has me going down the mental health path again. So thinking more about why we do the things we do. And anyway, this person who was talking about addiction and using physical, obviously he doesn't have physical issues, or he wouldn't be saying this. And that's exactly what I would have said in the past. But now both of us, it's funny, the same problem, but we can't walk that much at the moment.
No.
We're only in our late 50s. But I wanted and needed something else. So anyway, I started leaning towards the music. I ended up watching him because he's in a band that was gained popularity in years going past. And anyway, when he was talking about addiction and basically sort of replacing a bad addiction with a good addiction with the physical stuff, it started making me think maybe we humans, we generally, okay, think addiction bad, right?
Mm.
You know,
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
yeah, you can, we even say we have addiction to sugar or
Drugs or
drugs,
caffeine.
cigarettes, yeah, all
Yeah.
kinds of things. It's always thought of like a bad thing.
Mm.
But I'm kind of thinking maybe we humans are, everyone has what might be called an addictive personality. Maybe this is part of being human for some reason. And it doesn't always, like if somebody's really into sports, is that called an addiction? Not usually.
Yeah, well,
Like,
because it's always that, well, that word is always attached to a negative thing,
yeah,
mostly.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm just basically thinking that this is how we human beings like are supposed to be for some reason.
Mm.
And it can work for you negatively or positively. And I feel like if that is the case and people understood that's the case, then maybe it's easier to kind of change your thinking about, I'm always trying to be balanced in my life, but addiction supposedly isn't a balance. And maybe some of us need some kind of addiction more than others, depending on, their childhood trauma or whatever. But it does seem like this is just a part of being human.
Mm.
And I guess basically that's all I have to say. It's, yes, addictions can be bad, but if that was a different word.
Passion.
Well, see, that's why you'd never, I'm passionate about cigarettes or I'm passionate
Yeah.
about coffee. That is interesting, though, because you see people who say, I love coffee, and they're really into coffee, and nobody goes, oh, you're an addict.
Mm.
I mean, you might say it to yourself, I think I'm addicted, but nobody like looks down on somebody going, you're a coffee addict, when you very likely could be, especially if you're really into all the, having coffees throughout the day. People don't think of themselves as addicts.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm going back to that again. But yeah, so just something to think about. No, anyway, that just kind of, there you go. Maybe somebody can say in the comments that understands all this a lot more. This just came to me today, listening.
No, it's good to think about stuff.
Well, I think we can put ourselves down about how we are, like, oh, I'm an addict or whatever. And maybe you were born to be a certain way.
Hmm?
Not that you're born to be an alcoholic or a drug addict. It just took the wrong form.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. So there we go.
There we go. Thank you for that. So for us, I walked yesterday, but not the day before because of my Achilles tendon. Is that what that is? Yeah. On my left foot is quite sore. And I walked yesterday and it was really sore this morning. So I'm going to take a couple of day break for me, and you've been off for about a week and a half now, or 2 weeks,
Well,
because of your hip.
yeah, and it was fine yesterday, so I went for a walk.
Yeah, you tried to go for a walk this morning.
Yeah, it was fine yesterday. No repercussions walking, no repercussions coming home. But then today, I can ever so slightly feel it.
Yeah, you need a little more time.
So hopefully, I only walked 20 minutes, so I didn't feel like I really pushed it well, around 20, 25 minutes. So I'll try and walk again tomorrow. I'll just try and do 20 minutes again. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be off for a couple of days and just let my tendon rest. Because when I woke up this morning, it was very sore. You know, it's a little bit sore now, but you know, I need that to heal up some. So a little bit of a break for me, I guess. I might try doing some weights or some stretching, you know, just so I'm a little bit active. Okay.
Okay.
So that's episode 13.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye now.